Hey everyone, welcome to week 4 in our managerial finance course. Now we're going to get into some serious stuff because you've got a deliverable this week. You've got a paper due on H.J. Heinz and their administration of policy. The reading for this week is on the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, one of the more interesting government regulations that have been put into effect. It's cost our public companies in this country billions of dollars a year. This was put into effect with the Enron debacle in the 1990s. Some of you may remember that. The Sarbanes-Oxley Act is just another government regulation on top of some of the SEC regulations that you looked at last week. So it should be interesting. We want to see what your ideas are on H.J. Heinz and what their administrative policies are, and you want to relate those to the SEC requirements and Sarbanes-Oxley requirements. So dig in and find those connections between what H.J. Heinz is doing and what the government regulations are expecting the company to do. Now, we do not have a formal discussion board this week. I would expect that you would discuss this case among yourselves on a group discussion board. You've all been assigned to groups, which was in our original welcoming letter. You've all been assigned to groups, and you would go into your group and make a group discussion board and set up an H.J. Heinz forum. And I would expect that you're going to discuss the case before you write the paper. But I expect each of you individually to write the paper. I don't want to see groupthink. If I see groupthink, you're not going to get credit for your paper. Remember, look in course information on the left-hand side on your initial page, and I have a paper in there that shows you the written paper requirements. Please follow those exactly. And of course, you'll turn it in, which you already know how to do, and that'll the link to where you turn it in on will show up in this week's individual items. So it's time to step up and put together your thoughts in a cohesive manner. Remember, you are MBA candidates, and I expect absolutely good writing with deep thought and deep insight. I'm not looking for high school quality paper in writing. I'm not looking for undergraduate quality writing. I'm looking for MBA candidate writing. I know you're all capable of doing it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what your thoughts are on Heinz. So again, we'll talk to you next week, and if you've got questions as we go along, again, don't be afraid to call me or email me, and I'll get back with you if I'm not available at the moment. See you next week.